to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are new to the channel, I am Everyday Brit. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe right here below. Let a girl know that you're here, cause baby, you know, y'all got me to 1,000 subscribers and I honestly have been neglecting y'all, but I was going through some things on my own, so I need to take some time off of like the big cameras and things of that nature. And I was very focused on my new journey, and which we'll get into in a minute. My new journey has really consumed me. And so now that I'm in a comfortable place, I guess, I figure why not just film the journey? It's not like there's not a million other freaking people that is trying to do the same thing. We're gonna do just a quick update on how things are going for me in Dallas. And quite frankly, everything's going fine, everything's going good. We went through a major winter scorn. It was a scorn. It was a scorn to my ass, okay? Major winter storm in February. Granted, I was not here. I was in Mexico at the time, but my laptop was here, okay? So let me tell y'all about Apple. My laptop got damaged, right? While it was here for the winter storm, I guess because the lights were off, it was really cold, there was no power, and so there was moisture damage on my laptop. Because I've never spilt anything on my laptop, right? I get back home from my vacation, my laptop is dead. It will not turn on. It literally just made a noise when you would put like the, it made a noise when you would put the freaking power cord in it, but it wouldn't actually turn on. Ugh. I took it to Apple, right? Got Apple Care, I have all that stuff, and even have the warranty. It's not covered. $800. $800? I just paid like $15, $14 for the freaking laptop. And you telling me that you're gonna charge me $800 to fix the laptop because Apple Care doesn't cover that? And why the fuck not? I'm not understanding. Like, am I the only one that has experiences with Apple? I can't even talk about it without even getting baffled by the whole situation because it just... So anyways, I'm gonna get the laptop fixed eventually, but right now, I will be editing on my iPad. Whatever. We had a major winter storm here in Dallas in February, and it really damaged a lot of buildings and homes here. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen the videos, everybody's seen the whole shebang about how things were going here in Dallas during this time, because honestly, things were freaking crazy. Like, things were crazy here at that time because, like, I was literally on my phone, like, looking at the news while I'm in Mexico on the beach. I'm looking at the news, seeing busted pipes happening everywhere. And in my mind, I'm just hoping to God, like, nothing busts at my house because my boyfriend was in Atlanta and I was in Mexico. So it was like, there was nobody here to save the stuff. There was nobody here. So if something did bust, nobody would know until it got to somebody that, you know, was actually home. So I was just worried about that as a whole. But when I got back home, everything was fine, but my laptop. Dallas has slowly been starting to open up. As many probably already know, they lift the mandate for masks. But there's a lot of places that are still requiring the mask, even though they lifted the mandate. The mandate literally is just, I guess, just to make people feel better. Because, you know, here in Texas, these people be acting like the world revolves around them. You know, that's how they feel or whatever. So they pushed the whole situation. The governor decided to lift the mandate of the mask. But most places that you go in, you still gotta wear a mask. I mean, most companies have made it into their store policy to wear the mask because at the end of the day, safety first. Now I'm just going to go ahead and go into the comments since it's been a freaking while. My last video was posted, what, 2 months ago, I think? And so I have not talked to y'all in a minute. So I'm just gonna go through the comments right now and I'm gonna answer some of those comments about moving to Dallas because a lot of you guys have moved to Dallas already and or is moving to Dallas next month because next month we are currently in May, June. A lot of the people that I was talking to are moving to Dallas in June, which is next month. Our first question comes from Miss Keita, and her question says, what are your tips for finding a new job and getting the job offer before you actually reach Texas? Girl, so The thing about applying for a job when you're not there yet, you have to make sure that you put on your resume that you are not going to be relocating June 2021. Make sure that it says relocating June 2021. Because if you don't put that on your resume, when they look at it, they think that you're already there. I know I gave the tips of putting an address that is in Dallas to get you past that little rejection. Because some companies put their resumes through a like this generated system, basically, that kicks resumes out by certain keywords. And so if on your resume it says that you live in Atlanta and you're applying for a job in Texas, the system may automatically kick your resume out simply because of that, you know? So that's why I actually say to put a Dallas address on there if you know someone in Dallas. And if you don't know anyone in Dallas, always put that you're relocating to Dallas on your resume so they know. And then when you have that interview with them or whatnot, let them know that you're not here yet. Hey, my start date would have to be this date. It would have to be June 2021. That's when I'll be moving, unless you guys can provide me with a moving package. There's a lot of companies that can provide a moving package for you. So you don't necessarily have to be ready completely, because sometimes the company can pick up where you may be lacking in funds or real estate agents or whatever the case may be. Moving packages sometimes can be like $10,000. You know what I mean? 10,000, 15. I've seen it hit 15 before, and to me, crazy, because I know I moved here with less than less than 4 bands. If you want me that bad, moving package me, please. I have a question from Kayla, and she says, do you think moving to Dallas with $15K for a studio is enough? Are you buying it? Even if you're buying it, baby, it's enough. $15K, baby, I literally just said this word. $15K, that's enough. I moved here with less than 4. The question comes from, Life with Kayla, and she asks me, do I feel that my cons from the beginning are my same cons to now? If you watch my videos, a lot of my cons has literally have transferred over to the next video. There's probably some cons that I have dropped off because I kind of got used to it, like the longer drives. I kind of can drop that con off because I'm kind of used to the longer drives now. It doesn't really bother me as much, and then it helps me kind of learn the different areas, because in all honesty, I still don't know all the areas in Dallas. It's freaking huge for me. And there's places I've been, but I don't know the areas off the back of my hand. So even if I do drive somewhere, if I can see different things, I'm perfectly fine with it. And most of the time you can, unless you're on 45. 45 is the most boring highway you can get on. If you can escape 45, please escape 45. It's nothing going on. All right, guys, so that's all with the questions I'm going to go into, because a lot of the other questions are for QuadPay. Everybody that has all the questions for QuadPay, you can check out my next video, and I will just speak completely about that. And I will actually make my purchase through Fashion Nova. A lot of people wanted to see my cart, what I would purchase from Fashion Nova, and I don't know why, because half of the time I get on this YouTube, I am looking trash. And I don't even know what encourages you. I mean, granted, a girl can dress outside of this, okay? Y'all have never seen that before, so it's well, what if I put some grandma stuff in my cart? You ever thought about that? Alrighty, guys, so I had to go grab my phone really quick, or my other phone, so that I can actually show you guys what I've been up to for the last while. I've been missing for the last 2 months, and my new investment journey. I have actually started to invest money into the stock market and into options. I've been having a really good outlook on it. Now, some of the lessons I had to learn on my own, and really that's why I did not want to share my journey at first, because I was just I don't want anybody to feel like I'm a financial advisor, because I'm really not a financial advisor at all. From the basics of things that I have learned, all the free information that's out there, literally free information that's out there about Robinhood, about Webull, about Crypto.com, about the Trust Wallet. I've really been focused on learning as much as I can about the stock market and really investing my own money into there. I don't really necessarily have a problem with sharing the journey and, you know, invest and make some fucking money out here. I mean, let's really just be right. I mean, we're just trying to make some coins. We're just trying to get it popping, okay? I'm not sure what the is going on with my damn camera, but let's make it snappy, clearly. Right now in my portfolio, I'm at $3,700, and I made $2,000 when the stock market first skyrocketed with Ethereum Classic. I'm also into Dogecoin as well, but I'm just going to talk about Ethereum because I think that's the only one I really screenshotted. I think on Dogecoin I made like $500, $600, $700, you know, all that great stuff. And we can save that for another video. But this one, I'm going to put this one on this video because I didn't lose it. Yes, I lost it because I saw it. And what I should have did was sold. I should have sold when I saw that, but instead I was being greedy, okay? I thought, maybe it will go to $3,000. Maybe it'll go to $4,000. And so my ass ended up selling when I was, what, $700 up, which is fine. I mean, it's $700 more than what I had. So I'm not complaining about that necessarily, but it's just a fact of, you know, being greedy. Don't be greedy. Look at I'm down $128 today, $815 on the week, and $707 on the month. I'm up. 3 months, I'm down $300. Not too shabby. And on the year, I'm down $234. Now, the way that Robinhood calculates that and creates those numbers is freaking confusing. It really doesn't tell you exactly what it really needs to tell you, but I can say this much. If you look at my 3 month span, and if you look through here, you see May 7, May 6, around that time, I was hitting my 5,400 mark at this point in time. I was up at $1,300 at the time. So when the stock market is doing well, when everything's good in the hood, that's what I'm making. And so my main goal right now is to get to that 5,400 and let that be my basis. Right now, $3,700 has been my basis. Like, that's anytime the stock market drops, that's exactly where it drops in that area. It never drops drastically below that. And so I'm trying to get 5,400 to be my minimum so that when I skyrocket up to $6,000, $7,000. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, leave a comment below. If you have questions about moving to Dallas, let me know. If you want another video about this, but there's some people that have been asking about the way I started my candle business and the logos and making different things like labels. So I'll be using Canva and things like that and showing you guys how I did that and how I made money in that. Anywho's, my next videos will be more about business and investing and moving on to another journey. We're making major moves in our everyday life, and I think that it's important that everybody makes major moves in their everyday life, because if you don't, then you almost feel stagnant. You almost feel like you're not moving the way you need to be moving, and you're always in the back of your mind thinking that you could be doing something better or whatever the case may be. So making those major moves in everyday thing with Everyday Britt, of course. Okay, so make sure that you like, share, and subscribe right here below and let a girl know that you're here. Tell me how you've been doing. Talk to me about where you are in your investment journey, and I will see you guys in the next video, okay?